Good day, class. My name is Ajoa Ebajide Blessing, and the channel you are watching is Start Math with a video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share our videos. In our last topics, we talked about ecology, and we talked about ecology dealing with environment. What is ecology? Ecology is derived from a Greek word, means oikos. You can view one of our videos on our channel named Ecology, concept of ecology. You get more knowledge and insight on it. But today we'll be dealing with subdivision of ecology. Subdivision of ecology. And some concepts in ecology. Now, what are the basic subdivision of ecology? We have two major basic subdivision of ecology, which are plant ecology and animal ecology. Plant ecology and animal ecology. Now, what do we understand by plant ecology? Plant ecology is a situation, is the study of plants in relation to their environment. In relation to their environment. Now, how do plants relate with their environment? The process by which plants photosynthesize is in relationship to what? To its environment. And one of the plant environment is the atmosphere. We have light. That's sunlight rather. We have wind. We have rain. We have stuff like that. Etc. Now, how do sun react with plant? How do plant in relationship to sun? That's through photosynthesis. That's through what? Plant photosynthesize, by which they give out CO2. They give out oxygen rather, O2, as their waste product. That's the oxygen in which the oxygen they give out, that's the oxygen in which animals take in. And with rain, they sprout up by growing speedily. They develop fibrous root, stuff like that, etc. And don't forget, there are some organisms in the soil, and soil is part of plant environment. There are some organisms in the soil in which they help the plant to grow very well. Some of them is rhizobium. That helps most of the leguminous plants to grow very well. And let us go to animal ecology. Don't forget, ecology is what? The relationship between living and non-living thing. This animal ecology is one of the branch of ecology that deal with animal population in relation to their environment. Animal population in relation to their environment. Now let us take, don't forget, plant is part of the animal environment. I will use plant and animal in this sense. Plant is part of animal environment. Animal feed on plant. They feed on plant in order for them to grow. Animal reproduce. Animal doesn't, let us deal with mammals now. Mammals. Mammals reproduce on soil. They don't reproduce in the atmosphere. And if that of the arborists that they do go to mountains, go on trees, they do reproduce in the majorly on atmosphere, be it land, be it on rocks, and be it in water. Is what is part of the atmosphere. Are we getting it? It's part of what? It's part of the atmosphere, and it's part of the biosphere majorly. So now, animal react with everything in their environment. Likewise, also plants react with what? With everything in their environment. They feed on them, they grow, they reproduce. That's the three major things that is peculiar to living organisms. They grow, they feed, and they respire. And they also reproduce. They grow, they feed, they respire, and they reproduce. Now, let us go to the branches of ecology. We have branches of ecology. What are the branches of ecology? We have Autecology and Synecology. We have Autecology and Synecology. What is Autecology? Autecology is the study of animal, study of living organism, study of living organism, not groups, but based on species, one or two species in relation to their environment. Like let us take and let us take goats. Let us take insecta, insects, groups of insects in relation to their environment, how they feed, how they grow, how they reproduce. Now, groups of under mammals. Let us take goats. Groups of goats, species of goats that they have force. Force. That's their ear. They have force. How they relate with their environment, how they feed on green plants, how they feed on leguminous plants, how they feed on plants generally. And dog, how they feed on flesh. Dogs are classified as carnivorous animal. How they feed on dog, how they feed on little animals, small animals in their environment, how they eat them. That's what Synecology. That's Autecology rather. Group of species. Group of species. One or more species. Like human being. Human being is one of the species in mammals. How human being relate with their environment. That's Autecology. Now in Synecology Synecology deal with species. While Synecology deal with groups of community. Now, groups of community, don't forget, community comprises various animals. We have birds, we have mammals, we have birds, we have man, we have goats, we have cats, etc. Communities. Now let us take this one. Man can feed on goat. In Synecology, we have a lot of things. We have competitions, stuff like that do affect them. Because of what? It comprises groups of animal. living in the same community, whereby there will be migration, there will be emigration, there will be dispersion of sunlight, and there will be competitions. Some animals will serve as parasites, while some will serve as prey. Life is somehow too choky in Synecology because of what? The animals do compete with each other. Thereby, there will be what? Survivor of the fittest. Those people that are able to fit, those people that are fit, that will be able to conquer, they are the only one that will survive in a situation like that. Now we have the principle of ecology. What are the principles? Principle of ecology state that the production is based on what? The production of ecology is based on what? Processes. Processes and recycling. Processes and what? And recycling. How does it based on processes and recycling? It's based on processes and recycling in the sense that, let us take biotic interaction as a case study. That's flow of energy as a case study. Now, the animal, under animal, we have autotroph and heterotroph. We have autotroph and heterotroph. Autotrophs are the animal that reproduce, that generate their food through the what? Through the help of sunlight. They generate their food by themselves. Why heterotroph? Heterotroph are animals that feed on autotrophs. They do not generate their food by themselves. They feed on other animals in order to live. Now, goat will feed on plants and man will feed on goat. Now, it's a process that is recycling. And don't forget, when they are feeding on plants, some of the plants will die off. Thereby, they release some of the nutrients into the soil. Thereby, another plant will grow thereby. And plant, when they die and they decay, they release some plant to the soil, in which it will serve as compost manure to the soil. Thereby, it will aid the growth of plant. That is a process, and the recycling, the process by which they die and they serve as manure after the composter matter feed on them. Now, another principle of ecology deal with pattern of living. How living organism lives. How do they live? How do they grow? How do they generate their food? How do they reproduce? And it also deal with species. How species interact between themselves. Did they interact based on predation, or did they interact based on parasitic interrelationship? Or mutual relationship, or commensal. That's what how species, how they relate in what? In ecosystem. In ecosystem. We've come to the end of the class. Don't forget, the name of your tutor is Ajibari Babajide Blessing, and the channel you are watching is Start Math with AB Job. Thanks for watching. See you next time.